Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Guys, I got terrible news. I got terrible news and I got good news at the same time. By the start off of this, I know you're already like, oh boy, I already know what's coming. And my mic wasn't muted. Everything was fine. I think everything everything went perfect. It was all good. Nothing during editing, nothing while recording, none of that. The after is the problem. So normally what I do is I download the videos after I'm done with them. I upload them to YouTube, and once they upload, I just delete them from my computer. And you know, this time I did it like usual, nothing wrong. And I go to YouTube to check, like it's been a whole 24 hours and this still hasn't finished processing. It's like still uploading. So I'm like, oh, this isn't good. So me being impatient, I stopped the process of uploading. I delete the video, but before I deleted it, I copied the video and pasted it onto a video downloader. I'm like, okay, cool, problem solved. I can just re-upload it, delete it. I ended up downloading the re-uploaded video, and I put it into YouTube. Bam, it's uploading like really fast, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on with that? Why is it uploading so fast? It never did this before. It was like, yo, I'm talking like 30 minutes. It was literally done in 30 minutes. And so I'm like, okay, this is perfect. But I'm like, you know what? Just to make sure nothing is wrong with it before I upload this, let me just go check it up in the files real fast. I open it up and oh my gosh, I hear silence. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I was broken, bro. I was like finna break down because I was like, dude, I put so much time and effort into this video, into everything that has to do with this video. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to give them. Do I just be like, yo, no Final Fantasy? I say Final Fantasy. No Kingdom Hearts finale? I can't do that. That's not me. And that's not how you do a playthrough, mess up or not. But shout out my mom for real, for giving me just like what's the word I'm looking for? The inspiration, the drive to at least give y'all something, put effort into something to still get this video out there for the ones that really want to see this. Yeah, that really that really set me back a lot. And y'all wasn't gonna get the video, to be honest. I'm gonna be real. I came to my senses, and I'm just gonna try to voice over the best I can over this video and explain a couple things, go over a couple things, how I felt in the moment, going like fighting the freaking monsters, the bosses in the game. It was all just chaotic, bro, chaotic. And y'all gonna see that. Hopefully I can express that through the video without audio and just me talking. I know it's not gonna be as good as like watching the actual footage with the actual audio, but it's the best I can do, y'all. Just bear with me, please. You can hear the pain in my voice, bro. I'm still devastated, but I'm trying to keep a good mood so I can at least give y'all some good content, at least for a finale with no audio. So yeah, this is just like some like, I think like the best of the finale video that I can give y'all. Like, it's probably gonna be like a good 30 minutes because I have to voice over all this and I want it to just be silent throughout the whole game. So like, you know, now the Maleficent boss fight, I'm gonna just be so for real. I love her design, bro. Her design is fire. It's amazing, bro. But one thing I didn't like was that stupid fire that she kept breathing. I think I died a total of like 6 times on this part. I'm not even joking. The amount of times I switched my loadout, my team, and my abilities, my equipment, I changed everything. Cause that fire, I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if a clip, okay, hopefully it shows. I don't know what part this is gonna be on, but she does this thing where she like breathes fire all over the place. Y'all, she did that like 60 times. I swear she did like 60 times in the span of like a minute. But difficulty wise, it wasn't that difficult. It was like I kept dying from like mistakes that I was doing. Like it was all on me, I'm gonna be real. She's a pretty easy boss fight once you get her like main base mechanics down. It's not even that hard. It's more fun than hard. I know I look like about stressed in these darn clips. I'm screaming my lungs out. I had so many victory screams in this video, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm a little sad that I can't like y'all can't capture the true emotion that I felt through this video, dude. 2 hours of greatness. 2 full hours, y'all. I was blessing y'all. But, you know, mistakes happen. And in the future, this won't happen again. But cut to some time later, I'm pretty sure, like, around maybe the 7th. That's crazy how I'm going to say it. It wasn't that hard yet. I didn't die 7 times. But around, like, my 7th try, I started getting a lot of hits in. I started actually freaking realizing her, like, what is it? Her pattern of like her attack pattern pretty much. And I started like learning how to dodge the fire. All you gotta do is just stick by her neck, bro, keep jumping and swinging and you Gucci. As long as you got like a powerful like stat base, I don't know what's the word for it, but like as long as you running like all powerful stuff, You got it, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Easy, easy. That victory, y'all, that was the craziest victory scream I ever did, bro. Like, I literally lost my voice. In the clip, I said I lost my voice. And for the rest of the freaking game, I had a raspy voice just from that one scream. But, like, I'll give that, like, a 7 out of 10 boss. It was pretty repetitive, like all of them are. But looks-wise, it was pretty cool. It was fun. And I was ready to get through. I was done. I was done with this whole game. I was ready to get off. I was thinking that was the final boss. And then fast forward a little bit, we actually discovered that Riku, yes, the Riku, the one I've been dissing the entire game, throwing shots at his name, that wasn't Riku, y'all. Maybe like towards like the beginning, maybe like the 4th episode. I forgot, wait, what episode is this? Episode 8? All the way up to like episode 4 or 5. It was Riku, but then I think he got so lost in his own, like, I don't know how to explain this, y'all. I know, but I don't. He has so much hate in his heart. You know how the Heartless go after like the hate, like the badness in your heart? I guess this man named Ansem took over his body and like, he completely took control over Riku pretty much. And Riku was like no longer there. Like that form that y'all seeing right now is completely 100% Ansem, just in a young boy's body. My boy Donald, he actually tried stepping up from you for once and got clocked right in his jaw. Did y'all see how he flew? Like, I still feel bad. But yeah, Riku, right? I didn't talk. No, not Riku. Kairi, I need to talk about that. So Kairi is actually a princess, y'all, and he's been collecting, pretty much trafficking princesses. I don't know if he's taking their heart. I don't know if he's using their souls. I don't know what he's doing with them, but he needs to collect all the princesses in order to get what he needs to get complete utter darkness over the world of the many worlds of Disney. And then we gotta fight Riku. Yeah, we gotta fight him. Look at the scream, the battle cry. Let me just say this now. He's 10 times harder. Look at it. Look at his stance. He's 10 times harder than when we first fought him. How many times do we fight Riku, y'all? Like 3, 4? Maybe like 3. But the first time in the castle, he's light work. He's ease. Get him out of here. And then this fight, he starts off all soft. I'm like, okay, yeah, he trash. He ain't putting in that much work. He cool. He ain't final boss material, but he cool. I'm putting in mad damage on him. And then out of nowhere, this man just starts putting in work on me. Like I'm starting to get my noodles knocked back. Look, I start realizing, I'm like, okay, maybe I started talking too much. Maybe he got a little respect to his name, a little bit. But what killed me the most was this stupid ability right here. He literally just spams across the room, and then you have a 0.0 point chance of dodging anything. I don't know how I dodged that the first time. I literally didn't get hit not once. He throws these stupid boomerangs, not boomerangs, but he throws the sword in like a boomerang pattern. It's so hard to dodge, but it's not. Look at this. Look at this. Madness. I died a total of like 5-6 times, but I know I think the way I edited it, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I cut out most of the fights, and I just cut to like the part where I actually learned his move set and actually put in work on him. Look at this, putting in work with the Final Fantasy blade. The blade kind of blocky, but it's cool at the same time, just because it's Final Fantasy. If it was anything else, I would not be rocking that thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. As you can see, bro, I was geeked. I was ready to end him. I'm like, come here. I was screaming. I was ready, because I'm like, bro, you're not finna disrespect me on my own channel like this. Put in work. Come on. As you can see, I'm talking my trash, talking about some, yeah, he was nothing. Boy, he killed me a total of like 5 times, bro. Let me relax. Somebody cool me down. And then Riku just disappears. Like, that's the last, well, no, that's not the last we see of Riku, but it is for a long time, a long time, y'all. So that like heart, that thing back there with like the electricity and the little heart symbol and the weird tie-dye colors, that's like the last key that we need to stop all this madness. Sora actually goes inside the place. We beat this monster. The key is right there. You know what Sora does? He walks back out. The key was right there because somebody called his name. You know who called his name? Leon. This dude, this scum Leon called his name. And for some odd reason, you know, Sora, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out here and talk to Leon first, and then I'll keep. Sora, this is a one in a lifetime chance. Y'all, I done forgot to tell y'all that freaking Sora, I missed a lot of stuff because I'm watching it and talking at the same time. So I'm like trying to keep up with it while talking and not forget anything. But Sora actually sacrificed himself, or quote unquote sacrificed himself for Kairi. He stabbed himself in the chest with Riku's blade. Somehow that brung up these little orbs. It saved the princesses. It brought them all to life. It took them out their little tombs that they was getting trafficked in. And it brought back Kairi to her regular form, her regular state. But in return, it took away Sora completely. Like he literally just like vanished and turned into a heartless We played as a Heartless, y'all. I know, like, I was like, whoa, I was geeked, bro. I was like, whoa, but I was kind of scared because it's like, what if you run into Riku? I mean, not Riku. What if you run into, like, Sora? And I didn't know at the time that that was Sora, y'all. So I was kind of nervous to, like, walk around, and I didn't want to get clocked in my face. You know, they're, like, the easiest monsters in the game. But fast forward some time later, my boy Sora actually announced himself by, Sora gets revealed that he's actually the Heartless that's been chasing him throughout the whole entire mansion. And this part kind of like confused me a little bit because how did Kairi know that I was Sora? Like, how did you just know? Yep, and with the power of friendship and love, spawned back Sora. The scene was amazing, and then Beast pops up. I don't know where he keeps going. Like, why not spawn in when we need you the most? What was you at in the darn 3 boss fights I just did? Or 2, I don't know how many I just did, y'all. I'm trying to keep up, it's a lot going on. Fast forward some time later, y'all, look at this beautiful Keyblade Kairi gave me. I was stunned, I was too stunned to speak. I was like, bro, this thing is beautiful, and the stats, it has a level 9 strength, and the MP even went up. It has both, it has everything I need. It's beautiful. I was comparing it to the Final Fantasy, but I was like, you know what? This one better. It got better stats. It looked better. I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it. And then fast forward some more time later, we back at the place because we left the princesses there. Nobody gave the princesses a ride back to their main world. They needed an Uber back, you know, to their place. And Beast was still with us because he's looking for Belle. You know where she was at? After dang near 10 minutes of searching, she was in a darn library looking at books. Girl. And now we're caught back up to the part where Sora was supposed to lock the key, which he does do, he locks it. But, I mean, you could have did that from the jump. You could have, like, did this first and then went to go talk to Leon, you feel me? Like, you know? And so that's all the keys in the game. That's all the keys that we know of. Well, is it? You know, actually, I think this is the last one. We'll see once we get to the end, because I think there is one more. But for right now, that's pretty much all the keys that there is. So we're pretty much done with the game, you would think. We still gotta freaking fight Ansem. You know how we fight Ansem? We gotta go to his world. His hard, difficult world. Y'all, this puts so much stress on my life. I think I got like 10 gray hairs from this. Yes, end of the world, end of my life. But this part was like, it was super well constructed, difficulty-wise. Playable and fun-wise, not so much. It wasn't, I wasn't feeling this world at all, bro, at all. After, I think we had to do a total of like 3 fights just to get to the little beam of light, just to get smacked by a stupid meteor, and then fight like a billion more Heartless. Boom, I jumped through this little tunnel thing. I mean, y'all literally missed nothing. I got hit by the darn meteor and I spawned at that place. I get into this little, like, it looks like hell if it was blue and purple. I jump in a little beam of light and it sends me straight to the Traverse Town, District 1. They had us fight like a good chunk of enemies, like the main enemies from that main place. It's a pattern going on. They do this to every single place. We go back to Alice's place. We go back to Hercules' place. This place was, oh my gosh, don't even get me started on the difficulty, bro. That place was insane. Then we went back to the Little Mermaid place. I had to turn my camera off because, you know, I was drained. We dang near freaking an hour in already. And then I see this red fire beam of light. I'm like, whoa, we haven't went in here yet. Let me try that. Do that, handle some bosses, and then a warp hole spawns. I jump in the warp hole. I kid you not, I have to fight the devil himself. Don't get me wrong, I love his design. His design is amazing. Everything about him is amazing. Except for the play combat part. Dude, this boss fight, this is the part that took everything in me. No. I take that back. It's not even a boss fight that literally broke me down. It's not even that. We gonna get to that in a minute though, but this boss fight was still super hard, bro. Like this plays a part in me literally losing my mind. It starts off real simple. He just blowing fire out his mouth, you know, the basic stuff. You start off like, oh, this isn't a hard fight. It's pretty easy. You just get some hits in on me and just watch as I progress and progressively get harder. So I learned his like first his first mechanics. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. Small little fire, and then he raised his hand up, get some fire on you. Simple, it's small, it's basic moves. And then the man unfolds his arms, and that's when I know it's about to get real. As you can see, I'm nervous, and then he does this. The freaking fireball got larger. Like, are you serious, game? I knew y'all love to. And then look at this. The fire gets even farther. You have to go up, or you got to go down. Either one. It's not really that hard, but the problem is that isn't it. He spams and spams and spams and spams and spams. I think I die on this part. Yeah, I literally start losing my mind. Y'all would better capture it if y'all we're just watching the original video with the original audio, and you can tell how many times I've died and I just become numb to this man screaming in my face. I think this boss took me a good 20 like 5-ish plus minutes. Nothing below 25 minutes, I can say that. Definitely like a good 40. No, yeah, definitely like a good 40, I think, because the original recording of this entire video was 6 hours, y'all. 6 full hours, I know, but I got it down to 2 hours. So these boss fights, they weren't simple. And we gonna get to the main part that took the longest in a minute. Kill, if you don't go back, what are you doing? Please. I'm gonna just do a little montage of all the times I died, just so I can see how many times I got my cheeks clapped. Clapped, I tell you. But then again, you never give up. You never give up. You never back down. You never what? Never back down. Never what? Never give up. Look how excited I was, man. Look how excited I was, man. And I know y'all probably like, bro, calm down. It's never that deep. But you don't understand. I died so many times. This part took so long. I just got up and just did whatever came to mind. Yeah, I was bumping my gums. I was talking my trash because I was through. I died so many times. I had to turn off the camera, put on some music in the back, put on some Teasel Touchdown, and lock in. Yeah, the man folds. He literally turned into, where is he even going? He's literally getting exiled. Get him out of here. He's folded. He just disappears. And now we got to go inside the volcano, which this is where I lose my sanity, bro. I just go insane. You would think the boss fights are the hardest part in the game. Not even, the final boss wasn't even as hard as this room was. This room was dang near impossible. First, it starts you off with this easy little like dinosaur, the one we fought like 3 times already in this little like, you know, final part of the game. Then they spawn in like 13 of these dumb, what do you even call these? I don't even know what to give them. These darn grapes. That alone took me a good like, probably like 3 minutes to do. The spawns of Satan, these armed warriors, armed demons would not, this was the hardest part. They wouldn't like hold back. When I tell you they jump, you think Jujutsu Kaisen do jumping? No. They are the jumpers. They the real jumpers. You stand no chance in a room of 6 of these things. I couldn't even like last like a good 30 seconds in one of these rooms. Death after death after death after death after death. God, I said it so many times. I just said after death. Golly. And I died so many more times after that. So y'all know what I had to do. I had to turn my camera off once again. Because look, I can only last for a good, like, you know, a good 30 minutes before I gotta like actually just like, you know, turn everything off, turn my lights off, open my window up and get to work. I only got 2 hours and 40 minutes that I can record, y'all. So I gotta like spare as much time as I can for the real stuff, for the end of the game, pretty much, the important stuff. Now, yes, I was talking so much trash. I'm kind of glad that this video doesn't have an audio because I was talking mad trash, bro. Mad trash. I was saying things I didn't even think I could say. Look at how they left me on half a health bar. Not even half a health bar. 1 HP. I'm sweating. I'm crying. I'm dang near anything you could think of. It looked like I just got jumped by 16 dudes. I was getting destroyed in that room. Pause. Taking 16 inches of darkness, of demon. Fast forward like a good like day or 2 later. Took down my hair. Got some rest. Got some sleep. I actually chilled for a little while because that room took everything I had. When I say everything I had, I mean it took my spirit dang near. And then there was this door. You know where that door leads? Back to our original island. I forgot what the island is called, but you know the place. The place we started off at, Sora's home. Not just Sora, Riku, and Kairi's home. And guess who's waiting on that island for us? Riku. My man's Riku. That's not even Riku. My boy Ansem. Not even my boy. Just Ansem. You know, and he got to give his little dialogue talking about some. Oh, Riku will never come back. This is my final plan. You will never beat me. Have you never learned, boy? Boy. At this point, can we just get to fighting, bro? I'm through. All I'm doing is just trash talking. I can't take Ansem serious, y'all. He looked like a rip-off, like, Tekken character. Like he never made the cut. Like he was scrapped for a tiger. Now this fight, this is where it started heating up even more. I'm not gonna say it was impossible, but it took me a good maybe 10, 11, 12, you know, tries to actually get this man down to at least a green bar. No, it didn't take me 11 tries to kill him. It took 11 to get him down to a green bar. And finally, I kill him. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I'm like, okay, this is probably the last. usually bosses have like 2 phases. So I'm like, okay, let me go walk into the second phase. Boom. A big old demon. I'm thinking that's Ansem's final form. That's what we've been fighting since the beginning of the game, since the tutorial. Light work. He's getting handled. He's getting demolished. But I should have knew something was off. Something was strange. It was too easy. It was too good to be true. Boom. He's dead. Get him out of here. He's dog water. He's trash. He never stood a chance. But oh boy, do I get humbled. Boy, does he zip my lips shut. All the trash I was talking to got clogged up in my darn throat. Look how he put in work on me, y'all. Well, he ain't put in work at the beginning. I ain't gonna say he went too crazy in the beginning because I was lucky putting in the work. I was doing the damage. But a good 5 minutes in, I started to realize that this is gonna probably take me over 2 hours to complete. This fight alone, we're not even gonna mention the freaking 5 phases after this fight. This part was the longest for me to beat. Not even his final form. The final form took me probably like 20 minutes to, like 20 minutes to do. It was pretty simple. It wasn't simple, but it was simpler than this. He has this one ability that's so overpowered to me, where he's just like, no, he has two. He has two. He just sends his demon on you. The demon grabs you. Then he's floating towards you in this orb, and if you touch the orb, you pretty much get like half your health bar knocked down. You can't swing on him, you can't heal because the darn thing keeps grabbing onto you and holding you, and it follows you anywhere you go. You can't outrun it. The only thing you can like stop from happening, or stop this from happening, is by dodging when he tries to grab you. And it's so unpredictable, you don't know when he's gonna do it. He gives one quick one-liner and then just grabs you. And then his second ability is this stupid dashing. Oh my gosh. Even if you do dodge it, it's still gonna count as your hitbox. It's like it has to hit you. There's no dodging that stupid thing. But sometimes I did get lucky enough to like fully dodge every single attack he did. And then he does this stupid ability, which they shouldn't even put in the game, to be honest. It's so easy to counter. All you gotta do is just keep rolling like around in a circle. And then this final little blast doesn't even touch you wherever you are. No matter where you are, it doesn't touch you. I think it like automatically is designed to target outside of your hitbox, if that makes sense. So yeah, a good chunk of deaths later. Look at all these deaths. Look at this, just piling on top of each other. Did I leave that much in? I think I did. But what I tell y'all, I said never give up. Look at this young lad. Look at this young lad celebrating the victory. Look at this young lad. He's excited. He just put in 2 hours of his life to one phase of a boss fight. This shouldn't have took me that long. I'm not even playing on freaking what is it, y'all? Dang, what's the hardest mode, y'all? Proud mode. If I would have did this boss fight on proud mode, I wouldn't even be here right now. I would have died of stress in my chair. Camera's still recording. Then I found out he has a third phase. And by this time I was already drained. I'm like, bro, I don't got time for this. He's a ship. What is that? Is that a ship? Is it a boat? It's a lot going on. And where's Ansem at? Is the main question I keep asking. Where's Ansem? Y'all got all these other dudes here, but where's the main man? This man is a floating god. Look at him. Not even a god. What are you? I need a name for you. I'm gonna just call him a parasite the way he leeching onto this darn Digimon in the back. No lie, this boss fight wasn't that hard. The only reason I died so many times is because I didn't learn any of his moves, and I didn't notice the pattern that he has. I was just going in and just getting attacks when I could. And I kept focusing on these little bats that kept popping up, that he kept spawning in. And the beams, I think the beams were probably the hardest part of this fight. You would think it would be Ansem, but no. Or that thing in the back. The thing in the back doesn't even bother you. It low-key just like, it's just there. It just chills. I don't know how many times I died on this one though. I think this fight took me a good like, maybe like 7, 8, 9 attempts. Not that much compared, like not that much for a final boss fight, you feel me? Finally, your boy killed him. He slaughtered him in cold blood. I was geeked, but I wasn't too geeked because I knew something worse was coming. Something worse was coming. I didn't see no explosions. I didn't see Ansem head fall off. I didn't see anything peculiar happen, so I knew it was raps. Then they throw me in a room full of Heartless. I'm already distraught. I'm like, what is this? What's going on? I was dang near ready to quit because I know if I died on this part, I'll have to do that whole fight over again. But luckily, it didn't make me do that over again. I died, but I didn't have to do that boss fight over again. That's what I liked about this part. Fast forward a little time later, I kill him, and then it spawns to his phase. What What phase are we on, y'all? It's phase 4, phase 3. This is probably the second the second easiest like phase of his. All you gotta do is pretty much just break those little like things shooting out the little the fireballs and stuff. If you get close to them, they don't even like hit you really, and you can parry the bullets when you're like actually like just getting regular attacks in on the enemies, or not the enemies, but the little shooters. Quick boss, like very quick boss fight. Of course I died once, but then once I figured out I can like actually respawn back at the same part of the boss fight, oh, I was chill. I was going in. All I had to do was go up there and just put in some work. Bam, phase 4 now. Phase 4 is literally fighting one of those darn dolphins. I don't know what's the name of those dolphins, y'all. The ones with like the fat blobs on their forehead. Now for the #1 spot of the easiest phase of this boss fight is definitely this one. This one was so simple. Literally, they just spawn you here. All you gotta do is just smack him in his chrome, and then some lightning will spawn. You gotta move out the way and just keep going in. I mean, like a minute max, so it wasn't that bad. And now, on to his final form, which is him pretty much phase 1, or phase 1 of this phase 1 of this form, I should say. It's the same thing, but we just got Donald and Goofy now, and the thing in the back is actually interacting. He makes like a black hole that sucks you in, and if you get too close, the thing just explodes and you lose pretty much all your health. Good thing is, I didn't die once on this part. This part was very, easy for me actually. It wasn't that bad. 0 deaths later, this man is destroyed. Catch these humps, catch these humps, catch these humps on top of humps. You're trash, get him out of here. Look at him. Look at him. He's drained. I'm drained. We all sweating. Yep, go ahead and explode for the one time for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As you can see, I'm ready to be done with this game. And I know I'm like missing a lot of like the main story, y'all. I know the story. I know what happened. I know what went down. I know all the main ingredients, but y'all might have to like watch like a Kingdom Hearts ending recap, because I definitely not getting it from this video. I'm gonna be real. This is just me recapping my video, so like you might have to like do some of your own research, which I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but we blaming YouTube for this one, y'all. YouTube literally stopped my process, so I had to start over. I may have been a little impatient, but finally, this scum Ansem thinking he finna get the door open to darkness, but really light hit him. And the way he said light in this scene, y'all, I gotta find the scene of him saying it. It sounded so weird. He's like, lights. Let me just pull up the clip, golly. Why do I have to like physically do that in your ear? So boom, Ansem is finished. He's done. We don't have to worry about him no more for the rest of this game, at least. I don't know if he pop up in the future ones. I don't know if he does or not. Then around this part, it gets a little emotional. Very, very emotional. Only because we trying to get the door closed, y'all. We trying our hardest. We can't. And then our boy Riku come in to save the day, to finish the job, to help us out. This is like inner thoughts Riku, I think. That isn't actually Riku, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it is. I think it is, but it's not his physical form. They like in like somebody's mind or something. Not somebody's mind, but they're in a space that isn't reality, but it's reality. I don't know how to really explain it too much. And then my boy Mickey pop up. I'm saying, like, he just pops up out of nowhere with his own Keyblade. And this is where it starts to get emotional, because Mickey and Riku both sacrificed themselves to save us by closing the doors shut for eternity almost. Who knows? I think it's eternity. I don't know. And I start to tear up a little bit, because I start to realize like Riku is on the other side of the door. He's not on the side we're on. And then it hits me. I'm like, Riku really been a real one, bro. And I've been dissing him this whole game, and it wasn't even him. It was Ansem bald-headed himself. Well, he not bald-headed, but his hairline is receding, so I can't say that. And yeah, once that door started closing, man, the tears started forming, bro. In the moment, if I would have had the original like clips, you would probably be tearing up too, just like me. But if you have somebody with a squeaky voice talking in the mic like this, then you're obviously gonna have the opposite emotion. Boom, the final sacrifice moment. The music is winding up, y'all. The music is thumbing. I'm dang near finna destroy. I'm getting destroyed right now. I'm like on my last little. Oh, I'm about to cry right now. And yeah, this part was amazing, man. Like, so good. Teared up a total of like 4 times, y'all, in the span of probably 10 minutes. Then they hit us with a recap. They hit us with a recap of Riku and Sora, and I lost it. I couldn't hold back no more. I was like, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm about to cry again on camera. Red Dead Redemption 2 and then part 2, bro. I was in my feels. I can't even deny it, bro. I couldn't even hold it back. They got me like so emotionally attached to these characters. And I know I've been talking trash. But I'll talk trash to everybody in every game I play. But deep down, I'm a big crybaby. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big crybaby. Then we cut to Kairi. I don't know how Kairi got here. She's just randomly here. So Sora goes to run to her, of course. He's going to say, Kairi, come back. And then it just cuts to this cinematic masterpiece. Sora's in her face. They're separating. They're going their separate ways. She's going back to the island and Sora's going his way. And he's like, Kairi, I swear I'm going to be back. I'll be back. And she's like, I know. And then they play that banger of a song. Simple and Clean. Y'all, please. I think that's the song name. And it's like, I'll come back to you. I promise. I know you will. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean as the way that you making me feel tonight. There's something about it go. And the music stops. You know, once it cuts to the stars, you're killing me. Alright, y'all, should I be quiet for the rest of this? Maybe I should, but if I do, y'all just gonna have this music playing in the background music, and I know y'all don't want that, so I gotta like keep talking. I'm destroying the mood heavy right now. If I had the original video, y'all would be in shambles. Y'all would be crying your eyes out. But we're gonna blame YouTube again because they stopped my process, so I have to do this now. I have to voice over a very emotional scene that impacted my life insanely. And as y'all can see, they're officially separated. Everybody is parted. They all on their own paths. Riku is, who knows where Riku is. We didn't get any confirmation on where he went. I'm singing my lungs out because this song is amazing. And actually in the original video, I left the song in, but I don't think this video deserves to keep the song in. It's not even worth it. It's really not. Beautiful ending of a game, man. Beautiful ending of a game. I really truly think Square Enix, like they knew what they was doing. They was cooking up in the studio when they made this. I ain't gonna lie. They knew what they was doing. Kairi back home, and then y'all, it cuts to this part. This scene right here is what did it for me. I literally just gave up on trying to hold back the tears and I just gave in. Seeing the flashback of Sora making the star and then Kairi trying to recreate another one by putting one in his mouth. And then the tears started rolling from her, so then my tears started rolling. I was like, oh, get me out of this game, please. I was so done. I was destroyed. I was destroyed, truly. And then they rolled the credits on me, bro. And they just left me broken in shambles, y'all. I'm like, dude, this game, this ending, this video was so amazing. And I know y'all would have loved it. I hope y'all still do love it, but I know y'all won't love it as much as the original would have been. I'm so mad and like frustrated with myself that I deleted the freaking videos, but we live, we learn, mistakes happen, and hey, we just gotta keep moving forward, y'all. And like I said, The Walking Dead is on the way for those who are excited for that. Oh wait, hold on, but before I do anything, we did get a little in-game part of, we got our boys Sora, Goofy, and Donald walking down this long path that looked like the Mickey Mouse, you know, the Mickey Mouse show place. How they're like in the middle of nowhere, and the mouse controls, oh, let me just relax. They're pretty much saying like, we gotta like, what do we do now? And then Sora's like, we gotta go look for Riku and King Mickey. So that means there's still hope that they're still alive, y'all. So they mean part 2 might take off from where this is at. But I know a little bit in the future because Sora look a little older, I think. And then we hear some barking. You know who that barking is? It's Pluto. With an invitation to smash. And we're like, oh snap, we gotta chase him down. So we chase him down into nowhere. I don't know where we're going, but we got a long path ahead of us, y'all. And then boom, the end of the game, y'all. That's the end. And then of course, freaking Epic Games getting these stupid notifications. Man, get these shows out of here. But yeah, y'all, we finished. I finished the game. I finished it. We're done. We are done. And I'm so sad that I gotta end the playthrough, the series like this. It's such a sucky way. Dang, it's such a sucky way to go out. But it's the best I can do, y'all. Y'all gotta just take me as I am today. I'm sorry. But all in all, I give this game like a 9.5 out of 10, just because that freaking that Heartless room needs to be studied and taken out the game. And yeah, y'all ready for The Walking Dead? I'll see y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe and be BEEBOOP.